What up, YouTube? T-Movies here. Now, when I was doing talk about my anticipated movies of the year, one of the films that was in that list was actually a movie called Fatherhood. Well, looks like I might have to wait till a little later for that. It has been reported that Sony Pictures has delayed its upcoming drama Fatherhood from its April 3rd, 2020 release to January 8th, 2021. Now, there could always be a slight chance that the movie, that if they really wanted to, they could probably put this thing for Oscar contender, like give it a limited release in December and then have its wide release be that January. That's always a possibility. But as of right now, the movie's coming out on January 8th. Now, the film was supposed to come out against another Sony movie, Peter Rabbit 2, as well as a New Mutants, which is finally coming, and a comedy called The Lovebirds with Aza Ray and Camille Nanjiani. But now it's coming out around January. Anyway, the film is directed by Paul Weiss and is based on a true story, and it stars Kevin Hart, who plays a dad who is forced to raise a child on his own and finds himself wholly unprepared for the challenge. The cast also includes the likes of Alfre Woodard, Lil Rel Howery, Anthony Carrigan, Melody Hurd, Paul Reiser, Deborah Ehrenreich, and Yawanda Wise. And it is based on a book by Matthew Logelin. And it's actually also a drama too. And the movie is also going to face off against The Last Duel, which comes to limited release in December, but its nationwide release is going to be that January. And it's also set you up against an entire Blumhouse film because it's the first week of January, so obviously a horror film is going to get released that day. I'm a little disappointed we gotta wait a little longer because this sounds like it'd be really interesting. It sounds a bit like that Kevin Smith movie, Jersey Girl in a way, where Ben Affleck's character who plays like the single dad, has to raise his daughter alone after his wife passes away. That literally sounds so much like this. Like, this movie does sound a lot like Jersey Girl. But anyway, and it's actually not even going to be a comedy. It's going to be a drama. So it's going to be interesting. You know, it's always nice to see when comedians show that they can do more than just straight up comedy. You know, Adam Sandler shows he could do dramas. Jim Carrey's shown it. Even Eddie Murphy has shown it. And Kevin Hart, I think he has a stripe to do dramas pretty well. You know, he did that recent movie, The Upside, with Bryan Cranston, which was a remake of The Untouchables. He was magnificent in that. I mean, probably one of the best. I love Kevin Hart's comedy, but it is probably one of the best performances that Hart has ever given. And that movie really shows that Hart could do something serious. And you know, with something like this, I'm really curious to see how good Kevin Hart could do in another serious role like Fatherhood. And I mean, I kind of hope that they decide to release this maybe a limited release in December, because imagine Kevin Hart getting some Oscar buzz. That's going to be, I mean, Eddie Murphy and Adam Sandler are getting Oscar buzz for their movies, so imagine Kevin Hart doing a film where he's getting Oscar buzz for it. And Kevin Hart gets an Oscar nomination. That will be an interesting career direction. But anyway, and maybe if he gets an Oscar nomination, it'll give him the Oscars an opportunity to actually let him host. But anyway. Let me leave it to you guys. What are your thoughts on Sony delaying the film Fatherhood from April to January? Do you think it's a good move? Are you interested in checking out Kevin Hart in like a very serious role? And have you ever read the book that this movie is based on? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is T-Movies signing off.